Let me tell you something what nobody tells about overthinking. Actually, you can do a lot of things like you can watch for triggers, you can be doing meditation, mindfulness, but you will not be able to stop overthinking unless and until you know why you overthink in the first place. Actually, overthinking, it starts with normal thinking. That is, in a given situation, like you have a problem, then you will have to definitely find a solution to it, right? So this is what is called as normal thinking. Now, let me give you an example. Actually, you're planning for a family get-together. That means then you will have to think about a lot of things, right? From what to cook and what kind of arrangements that you will have to do in the house and what kind of decorations that you will have to add to the house, right? So all these kind of thinking is very normal because you're doing it just to make sure you're going to give the person, whoever is coming home, a beautiful experience. So that is why you're thinking. But what if you are not able to take a decision and you just keep thinking? Like you just start thinking with, okay, what kind of dish should I prepare? And then you think like whether people will like it or not. Will I be able to make tasty food? So these kind of thoughts that you keep thinking again and again, where you are stuck in a loop. So this is what we call it as overthinking. You are doing this because you actually want to make sure that this gathering goes really well. And you just want all your family members to go out with a smiling and happy face. That's the reason you're doing it. And also there is like, you don't want to disappoint them basically. There is a fear of disappointment. So every overthinking, it starts with a fear, like fear of judgment, fear of disappointing people, fear of rejection, and fear of doing a mistake. So all these kind of fear that because of this only we start overthinking about a situation. We just want to make sure it doesn't go wrong. In a way, your brain is actually preparing you for all possible outcomes, but you are stuck in this negative cycle of overthinking. There is one small crux here, that is the focus. You start focusing on the negative outcomes of the situation instead of focusing on what can be done to find a proper solution. Now let's discuss certain strategies to how to stop overthinking. Number 1, changing your physical environment. That is like if you are lying in your bed and you're thinking too much, then you just have to get out of your bed, go for a walk so that you change your physical environment. Number 2, if you're not able to change your physical environment, then you can change your internal environment. That is like you will have to divert your thought. Like if you're thinking something, think about something else, or you can listen to a music so that you can divert your thoughts there. Number 3, take a pen and paper. You just put down your thoughts. Actually, when you put down your thoughts in paper, it will slow down your thought. It means that you'll be able to find solution faster and you'll be able to move on. Number 4 is postponing your thought. That is like you can set a time. I mean, like if you're thinking too much, then you can tell yourself, okay, right now I'm going to put a barrier here and I will start only thinking between 3:30 and 4 in the evening. By postponing your thought also, you can stop overthinking. So now, as we have discussed all the steps and strategies, how to stop overthinking, and if you're not able to stop overthinking, what you have to do is like you have to go find a right therapist and you have to talk to them. So they will find out the clear root cause of why you start overthinking and they'll be able to guide you and give you solution towards this.